How far can we take Bennett? Well, in the previous video that I made, I kind of just half-assed NUKE Bennett. I mean, I didn't take any food, any potions, I didn't even do it on the right boss. So today, we're gonna find out. Just how far can I take Bennett? And without further ado, let's go. If you're new to the show, this video is structured into 3 parts. Identifying the bottlenecks in our team, see if there's anything wrong with our Bennett, and see if there's anything wrong with our NUKE setup itself. When identifying the bottlenecks in the team, we can point straight into our Mona. In our last video, we did upgrade her talents, but I only upgraded it to level 8. Today, we're going to go the distance and we'll actually crown her. Just one problem. Fuck, I have no materials. As someone who hates exploring and grinding in the game, upgrading characters is the bane of my existence, and that is probably why I'll always be chronically poor in this game, but it's time to man up. The numbers fueled my motivation to grind. It's like Wall Street, except I'm not getting any money. Well, whatever. The first thing I targeted was getting the talent material, since coincidentally, it was the same day that I started this, and the domains only run on specific days, so I had to seize the opportunity. Now, 1 day's worth of resin isn't enough to get to crown level, but it is a start. I also had to grind for these mushrooms, my favorite. For context, these mushrooms are such a bitch to get since they are always so high up in voting, and usually you just spend most of your time doing this. But that was the old days, that was ages ago. And the last time I grinded for this mushroom was so long, before Sumeru even came out. And speaking of Sumeru, I have someone from there that can help us. Her E-skill has a passive ability to pick up foraging items just by hovering over it. It's fucking sick and it makes grinding a bit easier. Well, it didn't really help that much. I guess whenever I use a character, they always gain some form of astigmatism because Nahida's ability didn't work that well. Sometimes it did, and it was oh so satisfying, but moot point. Fortunately, I was already on the last ascension stage for Mona, so I only had to collect 40 before I never had to worry about these mushrooms ever again. Another fun thing, Whopper flowers. I've always had some form of animosity towards these cretins, not because of their high elemental resistance, but because they knock back so much. You have to keep running forward and sometimes they just go off your screen, it's so annoying. Luckily, I have a lineup specifically for this, and it's going to be Hu Tao and Yelan as the dream team, mainly because Hu Tao is such a high single target and the cretins only come in singles anyway. I'm glad they come in singles, they don't deserve a partner. Anyways, Yelan is also super useful, not just for exploration, but her burst has auto aim, and it does high damage at that, so both these characters will make quick work of these flowers. I will say one good thing about the flowers, they do drop a relatively high amount of loot compared to some other stingy ass enemies. There's not a lot physically in Teyvat at a given time, so even after making them extinct, we only just have enough to ascend. This doesn't even count for stuff like upgrading and crowning our talent, which will also be a bitch. I decided to worry about this later. If I need to, I can just go back to other people's worlds and employ their help. For now, I can worry about boss materials, and like everything related to Mona, this one was a bitch. This boss loves to waste your time with the stupid dialogue and long animations. It's fun on the first encounter, but every subsequent one is pain. This time around, we ran a Ganyu team, and it's most likely because I hate the stupid eagle enemies, and Ganyu makes quick work of that. And this is a quick PSA, if you have Zhongli, appreciate it, because I remember when I didn't have Zhongli playing this boss, and I remember how much it sucked. Even if you have Zhongli, it doesn't excuse the fact that this boss takes 5 minutes and I have to do it 7 more times. The good thing about YouTube Magic is that I can cut out all the pain and include the fun. Look, we have all the bosses. That totally did not take me half an hour, shut up. Well, regardless, we are still missing Whopper flower mats, so we need to keep exterminating the population. Oh, would you look at that? We have enough now. Enough to crown. We're still missing the domain material though. Hopefully that only takes 1 day. But today is Thursday, so the domain's not open, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, hello, today is Friday and I've done all the domains. Let's just see if we have enough to crown. Okay, it's not looking good. We only have 8. I'm pretty sure I need like 12. Oh wait, no, I have enough. Because I got gold books from the domain as well. Oh, I'm getting lucky. Well, let's just crown and start nuking. Oh, it's been a while since I crowned someone. So after a painstaking process, we have finally crowned Mona, and that means we can go straight to nuking. She was the only one with the exception of Bennett that needed upgrading in this team. Now before we start seeing the new nukes, with previous videos, I've definitely broken this team down before, and I'm gonna repeat myself again for new people. If you already know what I'm doing, or if you've watched before, please skip to this timestamp. If not, please keep watching. Diona's running 4-piece tenacity for a 20% attack buff, and at C6 she increases EM by 200, which is really important for this setup. For Mona, she's running 4-piece instructor, which increases EM by 120, and her weapon Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer increases attack by 48%. Kaza is there to shred Pyro and apply the amazing buff that he does. And finally, our main man Bennett, he's running Mist Splitter, which is the best sword in this scenario, and for the artifacts he's running 4-piece Crimson Witch because the 4-piece applies a melt damage bonus. Alright, we can finally start the nuke, and first we're going to compare it to our first video, which was this. And we're going to do the same conditions, no food, just the same characters. The only difference is Mona, actually. And look at that, we went from 250 to 310. I kinda lied, the crit value is definitely higher on this one. Last video was 160, this one's 240. Okay, now for actual numbers, we're gonna make potions and we're gonna make food and we're gonna try on the Wanderer boss. Alright, this is the moment that I've been grinding for. I just gotta wait for cryo to apply. And it didn't crit. It wouldn't be a video if it wasn't a crit. Alright, second try. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought the cryo would apply in time. I don't know why I tried predicting. I'm actually stupid. Oh my god! I was confusing the numbers between each other. Oh my. Alright, we managed to get up. Please just crit. Oh! 686? What the fuck? Actually, I'm not satisfied. I can do it on the level 60 boss. I was using level 70 because last time with Cho I had to because the boss died too quickly. But now I can do it on Bennett. Alright, this is the actual finale. We're gonna swirl with Kazuha, ult with Diona, ult with Mona, and then finally, we're just gonna ult with Bennett. 705k. I am so happy with that. That's pretty much it. If you loved it, please subscribe and like. If you're new to the channel, I make content very similar like this, so I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. But anyway, thank you for watching.